So when I first started in the STEMShare program, we decided that we needed to create some learning challenges to help teachers use the equipment to integrate the syllabus nicely into their classroom. So we did a bit of thinking, or I did a bit of thinking, came up with an idea of a flow of learning we could use, and we call that the STEMShare framework. So this framework is based around applying the learning that you may do in different ways in your classroom. So it's about applying, obviously, science, technology, engineering and maths concepts. But we come to it with the understanding that you're going to be doing some maths work in your classroom, or you're going to be doing some science work. And we're taking that base knowledge, or that explicit teaching that you've been doing, and applying it within a STEM concept. So that's sort of our framework focuses around application of knowledge. We have also integrated into the framework design thinking. So our flow, our units of work, or our learning challenges as we call them, have 3 mini challenges and a main challenge. So each of those mini challenges, we think of them steps up into a final challenge, and they flow in a design thinking flow for every single one of those. So our first challenge is generally about learning the skills and learning the technology. Our second challenge is about thinking about the problem that we're going to solve. Those problems are generally around about 80% of the learning challenges are focused around solving a real problem, or a real perceived problem, either in your classroom, your school, or your surrounding school community. It's not about solving big global STEM issues, it's about solving something that is relevant to the student's world. So we start working with the skills, a little bit of the knowledge to solve the problem. We then prototype and ideate, prototype, think of some solutions using the technology before we head to a final iteration and an exhibition of that knowledge in a real exhibition, if possible. So be that a school, so one of our examples is a Makey orchestra, where students, fruit orchestra, where students create a song to be played with fruit in a school assembly. So the real context in this case is providing the musical item within the assembly. So we also have the Dash Robotic Helper activity, in which our students learn how to code the robot, naturally, to welcome people at the front office and walk them to either the school library or your school classroom or various places, greeting them and talking to them along the way. Now the humans may be there with them as well, but the idea is the coding. So this activity solves that issue of how do we help visitors to feel welcome in our school. The learning challenges, my dream and my vision is that we'll have teachers across the state downloading a simple template or a Word document, a programming document, fill it out for us, send it back with the files associated, the handouts, everything, and we can whip it up into a site and share it back with you. So our learning challenges come with everything a teacher needs to run the project. They are not prescriptive, do this, do this, do this. There's a little bit of problem solving necessary, and both for teachers and students. And they're mapped to the New South Wales syllabus for Science and Technology K-6 and Maths for K-6. Wherever we can, we also map them to things like English or HISI or PDHPE. So we map as much as we can. In Years 7 and 8, we're mapping to mandatory Year 7 and 8, the Stage 4 syllabus, to science and to maths and any other subject that we can. So our focus is the STEM subjects, but we will map to other stuff as possible. We also have within those some marking criteria if necessary, if done, and also some how-tos for teachers to get through. So you can take these learning challenges as a large unit of work, or you can do the smaller mini challenges along the way. Of course, the larger one is the best way to do this, because we're going to lead students the whole way through the design thinking process and get them problem solving and collaborating and creating and all those beautiful C words that we love to use in 21st century learning. So I guess to wrap up what our learning challenges are, they're all available through our STEMShare community online. And they are based around getting students to apply the knowledge you may have done in different subject areas, apply them through robotics and STEM concepts in the classroom to get your students problem solving and creating in a fun and engaging, achievable and effective way. So jump online, have a look through, have a think about what may or may not work in your classroom, and get started today.